Hello, you are welcome once again to my accounting channel. For the purpose of those who are watching me for the first time, I will introduce myself today. My name is Daniel Amako, an ACCA chartered accountant. I provided accounting services such as bookkeeping and others for more than 20 years. I also teach an accounting. I don't want to waste your time. Let us get into the video. This is how I teach. Those who are watching me for the first time, this is how I teach. I prepare simple notes so that I go through the notes with you. By the end of the day, you really understand whatever has been taught. I simplify the notes so that even if you are non-accountant, you understand whatever is taught. That's why I've named the channel Accounting for Beginners. Whether accountant or non-accountant, when you go through go to the notes with you and watch the video. At the end of the day, you won't have any problem understanding. So today we are going to the topic that we are going to discuss is purchase day book. I've already done the sales day book, so this is a continuation. You can click on the show more section to go and watch the sales day book, and this is the continuation. So let us begin. For subject number 4A. What are credit purchases and cash purchases? Credit purchases are goods bought and payment made later. That is no cash paid immediate. A payable into bracket creditor is created. Whilst cash purchases are goods bought and cash, either money or check or in kind, is paid immediate. So let me explain. Credit purchases simply means that the actual items will be purchased, but payment will be made in the future. And the cash purchases means that the item will be bought and purchases. The items will be bought and cash paid immediately or instantly. So that's the difference between credit purchase and cash purchase. Let us continue. B. What is a purchase day book? This is a subsidiary book of an account where daily credit purchases fully, but not cash purchases are recorded. So it's a subsidiary book of an account whereby daily all the purchases made will be recorded. So it's a daily recording of the purchases made. And in the name is what? Purchase day book. C. Purchase ledger. These are personal ledgers to record individual payables, that is creditors. D. Purchases account. This is an account recorded to total. Let me take it again. This is an account to record total purchases, that is both cash and credit purchases. The account is found in the general ledger. Let me explain. When an item is bought, that is a transaction is made. We have to record it, and in accounting we have a double entry system. Double entry system of principles simply means that every transaction will be recorded twice. So when purchases are made on credit, then you credit all those individuals giving you the goods of credit. You credit them in their ledgers, and it is called purchase ledger. After you've credited them, then you go and debit the purchase account. The purchase account will fund the general ledger. So the corresponding entry of the items, the individual accounts in the purchase ledger being credited, the corresponding entry will be found what in the purchases account, whereby it will be debited, and it's in the purchase ledger. Okay. Please, I've made a video on the double entry system, so you can click on the show more section to go and watch it. 5. Purchases day book procedure. That's the procedure for recording the purchases table. 1A. Take the invoices or invoice, scrutinize it with purchase order to ensure that everything is accurate. So you use an invoice to place an order. Whenever you want to purchase an item, you place the order through the purchase order. That's what you use to place the order. So when the goods are brought, they accompany it with an invoice. So when you receive the invoice, accompany the good, then you cross-check it with your purchase order to make sure that every item that has been supplied, the supply is what is accurate. That's the one that you have ordered. Okay. And B, you transfer the following to the purchases table. So you take the invoice, then you transfer the following on the invoice to the purchase debut. The date of the transaction, the individual payable names, that is the particular supplier supplying you the goods, the name will be there, so you also record the name. Then invoice number, that particular invoice number or numbers will record them. Then IV, each purchase transaction, the actual item involved, and V, total sum or amount involved. That the total sum involved, you also record it in the purchase ledger. Then after you've done all this in the purchase table, then you transfer all the individual that you purchase items for. Then you transfer the individual payables to the account to the payable account to the purchase order. That means what? After you take the purchase order, all the individuals that you recorded their names in, because you are owing them, if not pay on credit, you go to the purchase ledger. Then each one of the individuals, you credit all of them. Okay. Then D, take the total sum to the purchase account in the general ledger. So through the purchase table, you were able to sum up the total goods that has been purchased on credit. Then you take the summation to the purchase account, the general ledger, then you debit all of them. Now let us look at an example of an invoice. So this is a sample of an invoice. First, we have the invoice number. So here the invoice number is WLM 3680. Then we have the purchase order number. Here is DMD 3067. Then you have the address of the purchaser. It's Mr. Williams, 27 Manford Street, 1st October 2016. Then we have also the address of the seller, which is Honest Limited, 21st Osmond Street. Then we have the details of the order. So we have the item, the price per item, and the total. So the first item is 6 laptops. The price per item, $5,500. The total, $33,000. The next item, 9 hard drives. The price per item, $500. The total, $4,500. Then the next item, the last item, 20 pen drives. Price per item, $50. The total amount is $1,000. Then you sum it up for $38,500. So this is an example of an invoice. So let's look at example 3. So from the purchases tables of Santos Limited, prepare the purchases ledger and purchase account. So this is an example of what? A purchase table. The purchase table, you have the date, the details, the invoice number, folio, and amount. You use the invoice that you have received to record it in the purchase table. And this the items that are necessary for you to be recorded. They have the dates, the date of the transaction details, that particular individual that you are purchasing the item from, the invoice number that you are recording from, then the folio. That is where in the purchase ledger account, that particular transaction can be traced. Normally, it can be traced, or when you go to the page, when you go to the purchase ledger, you can trace it on the purchase ledger page. And here is purchase ledger page 12. So the purpose of the folio is to be able to trace transaction easily in the purchase ledger. It will indicate the date that you can find that particular account or the individual that you are owning, and the amount involved. So let us go through all. So date, 21st for 2016, detail, Desmond Limited, invoice number PLF 2687, folio PL12. That's when you go to the purchase ledger, you can find it in Desmond Limited account in page 12. Then the amount. The amount is $10,000. The second item, 1/10/2016, honest detail. So the date is 1/10/2016. The details is Honest Limited. Invoice number is PLM 3680. The folio PL20. So purchase ledger page 20. You can find Honest Limited account there. The amount is $38,500. The next one, 5/10/2016. Details. Months Limited. invoice number PLM 3891, folio PL 25, then amount of $8,500. Next one, 8/10/2016. Details, that's the date, 8/10/2016. Details, Thomas Limited. Invoice number PLF 3950. Folio PL 30. Amount was $7,500. Next one, date 15/10/2016. Detail, Jones Limited. Invoice number PLM 3958. Folio PL 35. Amount for $6,000. Next, 17/10/2016. This is Black Limited. Invoice number PL 4055. Folio PL 49. Amount for $9,400. The next one, date 19/10/2016. Newman Limited. Invoice number PLM 5152. Folio PL 64. Amount for $4,500. And the last one, 25/10/2016. M8. That's the details. The date is 25/10/2016. It is M8. Invoice number PL 6238. Folio PL 70. $3,000. Then we have the total $87,400. So let us look at how you are going to record the purchase day book in the purchases ledger and in the personal account, and also the general, the purchase account, the general. So the first one is the purchase ledger, personal account. This is how you record it. So the folio, this one is page 12. So when you come to the folio, you are recording this particular one. So the date is 21st of 2016, and the detail is Desmond Limited. Okay, and the folio is PL 12, and the amount is $10,000. So when you come here, page, that's the page 12, this particular, that's the page, the folio. Desmond Limited, that's Desmond Limited account. So when you come, this is the ledger. You have to credit it. So on the credit side, date 21 for 2016. That's the 21st for 2016, 21st for 2016. It's particular purchases. Folio PB 29. I assume that the purchase, the book is P21. That's why I put in PB, so that can be traced there. And the amount we got is 10,000. 10,000 that's indicated. So we go on to the next one. The next one is, the next one is 1/10/2016. Honest Limited. That is it. So to the count of 1/10/2016, Honest Limited. So folio PL 20, and the amount was 38,500. So when you come here, the amount is 38,500, and it can be found on page 20. That's the folio page 20. So date 1/10/2016. What is this? The name Honest Limited. Honest Limited. Particulars, purchase, folio, purchase table page 20, amount for 38,500. 38,500. So we go on to the next one. The next one is 5/10/2016. Months Limited. It can be found in purchase ledger page 25. So we come to purchase ledger page 25. Months Limited. The amount is what? The date is 5/10/2016. So this particular one. And the amount is 8,500. So we have date 1/10/2016 particular purchase, folio PB 29. The amount involved 38,500. So that's the first one. So we go to the next one. 5/10/2016, month limited. And can be found in purchase ledger page 25. So 5/10/2016, that's the date. Purchase ledger page 25, month limited. Particulars, purchase, folio PB, purchase day book page 29, amount about 8,500. So that's it. This particular one. Months limited, 1520 months limited. Purchase ledger 25, the amount of 8,500. So the next one is 8/10/2016, Thomas Limited. So 8/10/2016, Thomas Limited. Folio, purchase ledger paid 30. The amount for 7,500. So when we come here, so 7,500. So we have date 8/10/2016, particulars purchase. Folio PB 29. The amount for 7,500. We go on to the next one. The next one is 15/10/2016, Jones Limited. Purchase ledger 35. The amount was 6,000. So we go to purchase ledger 35. So purchase ledger, that's the page 35. We have Jones Limited. 15/10/2016, that is the particular purchases. Folio PB 29, purchase day book 20, and the amount was $6,000. So that's it. So 15/10/2016, Jones Limited, purchase ledger 35, amount 6,000. So we go on to the next one. 17/10/2016, Black Limited, and can be found on purchase ledger 49. So purchase ledger page 49, the name Black Limited, 17/10/2016. So that's Black Limited, 17/10/20, Black Limited. Purchase ledger 49. The amount is 9,400. So that's it. $9,400. So we have date 17/10/2016, particulars purchase. Folio PB 29. The amount of 9,400. Okay, let us look at the next one. So the next one is 19/10/2016. The name is Newman Limited. Purchase ledger 64. So purchase ledger 64, Newman Limited, 19/10/2016, particulars purchase. Folio PB 29. The amount of $4,500. So this particular one. (19/10/2016), Newman Limited, PL 64, $4,500. That's I've indicated. That is purchase PG 64, Newman Limited, date 19/10/2016, particulars purchase. Folio PB 29, the amount is $4,500. Then we go on to the very last one. So the last one is 25/10/2016, Emirates, purchase ledger 70, the amount of $3,000. So we come to purchase ledger 70. So purchase ledger page PG 70, Emirates, date is what? 25/10/2016, particular date. Folio PB 29, amount about $3,000. So when you count this one, so this particular 25/10/2016, Emirates, year 70, amount about $3,000. Okay. So after we've recorded all this in the purchase ledger by crediting the individual payable, then we add up all. So the total summation is $87,400. Then we take all to what? At the end of the month, we take all to what? To the purchase account, to the general ledger. And the general ledger is page 90. So the last day of the month, 30th and 2016, transferred to general ledger. So general ledger number 90, the folio, and the amount is $87,400. So let us go to the purchase ledger, page 90. So that's it. Purchase ledger, page 90. General ledger, this is the general ledger, page 90. But the purchases account, then we debit or 37,000. So we have the 30th and 2016 particular credit purchases, folio BP 29, and the total amount 87,400. So you realize that instead of debiting this one individually in the purchases account, we sum it up or sum all up and take the total sum instead to the purchases account in the general ledger, and we debit all one sum. So the purpose of the purchase day book is to prevent entering so many transactions in the general ledger, whereby it will be so numerous and it will make the general ledger untidy. Rather, we have a purchase day book whereby we record all the individual transactions. Then we take all from there, we take all to the purchase ledger account, the personal ledger. We credit them all, the individuals. Then when we finish, when we go to the general ledger, you what the total sum, we sum it up and debit all as one sum, one lump is what in the general ledger. So the purpose of the purchase day book is to prevent entry so many or numerous entries in the general ledger, but rather we take it as a bulk, just one sum, and we take all to the general ledger. So we've come to the end of the lesson. Let us go through what we've learned. Learning objectives. A, able to distinguish between a credit sale and a cash sale. So when you go through the sales day book, a video, you see that I've explained this. Or B, know what is an invoice. So I've shown, so when you go to the sales day book video, you see what is an invoices. And this particular video, I'm showing what is an invoice, a sample of an invoice. C, know what a sales day book is and how to record transactions in it, the sales ledger, and also what the sales account. So I've shown you how to record the transactions in the sales day book. When you look at a particular video, sales day book video, you see how you record the sales day book, and also how you record the sales. You transfer from the sales day book to what, to the sales ledger, then from there to the sales account in the what, in the general ledger. I've shown you all. So you can go and watch that particular video. D, able to distinguish between a credit purchase and a cash purchase, as I've shown in this particular video. E, know what a purchase day book is and how to record transactions in it. That's the purchase ledger and the purchase account. So I'll show you how to record in the purchase day book. Then from the purchase day book, you transfer it to the individual transaction in the purchase ledger by crediting all the payables. Then from there, you sum it up or you take it as one bulk to the purchase account in the general ledger. So we've come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. But please, this is what I want you to do for me. Please like and also share to others. Inform others about this particular channels. You know, I've simplified everything. So it is very easy to understand any accounting topic that I've made a video on. You can easily understand it. So tell your friends about it, share it to them, and let them also come and watch this video in order for it to help them. Okay. Secondly, I also want you to comment. So when you comment, I'll know where my faults or mistakes are, so that I can correct them and improve on the video, so that I can give you better videos. And last but not the least, I want you to also subscribe. When you subscribe, I made video I made 3 or 2 videos a week, so that as soon as a new video has come out, it will be sent to you. And also, as I've told you, I'm a chartered accountant. I do bookkeeping and provide other accounting services. So if you want to, you are a businessman, you need somebody to keep the accounting records for you, that bookkeeping or any other accounting services, you can get in contact with me. My email address and phone number and WhatsApp, they are all below the show more, the video. Go to the show more section and you can contact me there. Also, if you want to learn an account, and if you want to learn accounting, maybe you are a businessman or whoever you are, you want to learn accounting, you can also contact me. Go to the show more section. I have my phone number and email that you can also contact. And also, if you are a student, you are struggling with your accounting exam, you find accounting complex, and as you attempt every exam, you fail. You are struggling with accounting, you don't understand accounting. I will take my time and teach you so that when you go and write your exams, you pass. And then you know, I simplify the way I teach so that anybody can understand, so that I can help you. And as I always say, what gladdens my heart is that I teach a student, the student go and write the exam and come out to apply in college now, pass the exam. It gladdens my heart more than anything. So you can also get into contact with me. And please, this video, watch it several times. You think you've watched it once that you're okay, you are not okay. Watch it several times, because accounting is a principle. The more you watch it, the more you understand it, the more you become familiar with it, the more you master it and can easily do it. Also, you have to work more questions. Work more questions, practice make man perfect. So if you work more questions, you master it, so that the 6-day book and pages day book and all the videos I do can watch it and master it, so that also you can. So I will end here and watch out for my next video. Bye.